sat with some guy for so long, so many big houses and so many riots, and and here we're not even tagging, but I felt some kind of obligation to just come out there and just check it out anyway.
Right.
Just because it looked like it was getting really out of hand, because I'd never seen a swerve like this before.
But the thing is, I didn't like that. I was the scapegoat, and I can remember Vince also saying, sometime before whatever happens, Brett doesn't like something around that. Like if he comes at me, everybody stay out. He was telling a room full of people this.
Right.
His son. So I guess he knew that he was. That's what I can remember people saying. Now that had to be a work. It's like he even knew that he was going to get hit, and I was right there when he did it. Hell, I saw him and he took a dive. He sold like he sells on TV, which is brutal.
Right.
Brett said.
Have you talked to Brett since this?
No.
No.
Never talked to him since. Never talked to him since.
The thing about Survivor Series, a lot of people don't understand the circumstances, and they all have their, if you're either on one side of the line or the other side of the line, you have your opinion on it. But I think that most people's opinions about it, who cares what their opinions are, because they don't know the facts, and they don't know the circumstances. And people say, who was Bret Hart to not want to do a job in Canada? It never had anything to do about Bret Hart doing a job in Canada. That was only just part of it. That was just another aspect of it.
Right.
It wasn't about me dropping a garbage belt in a garbage can. It wasn't about money. It wasn't about time-honored traditions and things like that. It was about respect for one person and another person, and somebody having no respect and having no basis for expecting what he expected. In hindsight, everybody maybe wish it had been handled a little better. I don't absolve myself of things that I did, and I imagine I got under Sean's skin maybe a little too much, and was a little reckless in some of the things I may have said about it, that brought on a lot of the animosities between us. And in saying that, I also think that Sean brought a lot of that on himself. And Sean was emotionally immature anyway. What it really comes down to is if somebody had come to me, if Eric Bischoff or Vince McMahon came to me and said, "We want you to screw Hulk Hogan, and this is what we're going to do. We want you to do it," I would never do it. I would never screw Hulk Hogan. I would never screw Ultimate Warrior. I would never screw Honky Tonk. I would never be part of that. That's not how I operate. I was always a professional, and to be part of something like that goes against the grain of what wrestling is all about.